Hello guys, we are back with another Naruto What If video. Now this is gonna be part 6 to What If Naruto was like Garou. Now without further ado, let's just get right into the What If. So we start this What If off during the time where Naruto beats Neji. Now after Naruto beats Neji, we're just gonna have the other matches start. As Naruto would say, filthy. Your damn filthy pride that you talk so highly about has failed you. In your words, you were right. They did come true. The weak always stay weak. Until they start to train. As Naruto would start putting his own words in there. You're only truly weak when you forsake all of your hard work and blame it on something like fate. As this is when Naruto would walk away, going up into the stands, as Sasuke would do his battle. Now, as Sasuke is fighting Gaara, Sasuke would charge up a Chidori. As this Chidori would be pierced straight into Gaara's shoulder. Now, Naruto, seeing this, would just smile. As feathers would begin to fall from the sky, the Konoha Crush would commence. Now, as the Konoha Crush commences, we're just gonna have a time. A time to where Naruto would have seen Gaara run, as Naruto decides he's gonna go after Gaara. Now, a couple of minutes would go by, as Sasuke, Sakura, Temari, Kankuro, and Shikamaru would be chasing. But this is when they would try and get Naruto and his team away from Gaara. Naruto would grab onto Kankuro's puppet and destroy it completely. When this happens, Naruto would then rush in, punching Kankuro and then hitting him with one of his fighting styles, Flowing water crushing rock. A combo like that. As Kankuro would be hit many times in the chest and then hit in the stomach, being sent flying as he hits a tree. Temari would try and, use her wind style to blow it at Naruto, but Naruto doesn't even budge as he would appear right in front of her with a drop kick as she gets sent flying too. Now, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would make it to where Gaara is. As Sasuke would be being beaten by Gaara, Naruto would show up. As Naruto coming in with the, one of the strongest punches that he's ever done, would break Gaara's sand shell along with Gaara, like a little bit of Gaara's chest area. As Gaara would then be sent flying as he hits the tree, but sand would start to build up everywhere. And so Naruto would start to glow purple as he started to smile. Now Naruto would rush in at Gaara, as Gaara can't do anything. Naruto would be hitting him with barrages of punches. As this is when Naruto would come around, putting his hand around Gaara, and slam him down to the ground. As he would flip him over himself, slamming him down. So Naruto would, smash the ground with his foot, lifting his entire foot and just smashing it. This would send Gaara flying into the air. Naruto would jump. As Naruto jumps, hits Gaara down, as Gaara would be placed into a crater. As Shukaku would not even have a chance to take over Gaara. You see, Gaara was about to die, to the point where Shukaku can't do nothing about it. Shukaku can't help out Gaara anymore. So, yeah. Anyways, we are just gonna have a time to where Naruto would start walking up to Gaara, saying, "So, you really thought you were the monster, huh? No, you're just my prey." Gaara will be stricken with fear. So we have a time to where Naruto would start making his way to the village. So he doesn't give that damn speech to Gaara about his family or not. Because Naruto can care less. As this is when we're going to have a time. A time to where, well... Okay, let me think. Okay, yes. A time to where Naruto would head to the village. As Naruto sees a barrier, the barrier would fall. As Naruto sees Orochimaru, so Orochimaru would just look at Naruto with a smile. As this is when Naruto, with a big scowl on his face, would rush in at Orochimaru with that power. The power that Orochimaru gave him. But the difference here is that Orochimaru doesn't have any influence over Naruto. So Naruto would start whooping Orochimaru. As Orochimaru would try and send a punch towards Naruto, Naruto would deflect it, breaking Orochimaru's arm. As when Orochimaru would then be sent flying back, hitting one of these Sound 4 members, as Naruto would appear right in front of one, the flute girl, Tayuya, as Naruto decides that he's going to use her as a sort of weapon. As Naruto grabs her by the leg, he would rush in and straight up swing her at one of these Sound 4 members. As this is when, one of them would just take out a blade or just jump out the way. As they do so, Naruto would throw Tayuya to Orochimaru, as Orochimaru would hit her away, calling her an annoyance. And this is when Naruto would appear right in front of him. As this is when flowing water would be performed on Orochimaru, as Orochimaru would be hit several times in the chest. This is when he would be sent flying into a building, as Naruto coming down would smash the entire building with just his pure strength alone. As Orochimaru would have jumped out, one of these Sound 4 members would then, appear. As this is when Tayuya would get up and place a genjutsu over Naruto. But Naruto, simply with one step, would shatter the genjutsu. As the cracks would begin to form every single step that he takes, he then rushes in at one of the Sound 4 members, as the guy with the 4 arms would be grabbed and straight up, his entire arm would just be coming off, all 4, as Naruto would then punch him dead center in the chest, as this man lose the ability to breathe. As this is when Naruto would swing around, dodging a hit, deflecting it back, as it would pierce the person that tried to do it. Now, as this is happening, Orochimaru would be trying to make his great escape, but Naruto wouldn't allow it. As this is when Naruto would rush in, as Orochimaru, having a plan, would then try and pierce Naruto, but Naruto would bring his fist up, or his hand up, as he grabs a blade, throws it in the air, and then makes a sort of like circle, and pushes it. As he moves his arm in a way where it's just a circle, and then pushes his hand into Orochimaru, as Orochimaru would cough up blood. As Orochimaru would just be coughing, he's like, what the hell is this kid? As after this is when Orochimaru would make his escape. As anyways, it would be stated that Hiruzen Sarutobi has been killed by Orochimaru of the Sannin. Now, this being a big threat would cause Naruto to kind of go into a little frenzy. Now, yes, he may have not really liked the old man as much, but the old man was still something to him. Or actually, hold on, in this what if, did I make it to where he wasn't really cared about him? I have no idea. Probably yes, hold on. So yeah, anyways, Naruto would just be mourning the loss of Hiruzen. Not as really, expressive about it, but still. So 2 weeks would go by, Naruto would be called into the council. As they would say, Naruto Uzumaki, you will be going with Jiraiya of the Sannin to get a new Hokage. The Kage in question is Tsunade Senju. Now, don't mess this mission up. As Jiraiya would say, so, hey kid. As they start walking, Naruto's like, why do they want me to go with you, huh? As Jiraiya says, well, I have something to confess to you. You see, I'm your I'm your, what is it again? I'm your godfather. There we go. As, Naruto hears this, he's like, huh, are you for real? As, this is when Naruto would say, well, it doesn't matter. I can't even consider you my godfather because, well, I haven't seen you in my life. So, can't really call you that. As Jiraiya would say, look, kid, I'm sorry, but I had to protect you from the outside. As Naruto would say, what about the inside? I was treated if I was some monster, so I guess I decided to become one with the monsters. As Jiraiya would say, that worries me too, Naruto. Look, you're not a monster, right? I know a lot of people have told you, but I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't able to be there for you, to tell you that you were never a monster. This would cause Naruto to just scowl. He would be like, it doesn't matter anyways. I'm here, right? In this moment, there's nothing that you can change. So let's just go and get that damn Hokage. As when Jiraiya would say, alright. So a couple of hours would go by. Now, as a couple of hours would go by, Naruto would just be walking as they make it into a town, as Jiraiya would just leave Naruto in the hotel room. Now, Naruto would just leave the hotel room and go to where a waterfall is at as he starts to meditate. As yes, this is most natural for Naruto. He needs to learn how to flow like water. Even though he's mastered the technique that Tsuichi has gave him in the scroll, he still needs to become a very, very good shinobi in that fact. As this is when Naruto would be disturbed as he senses a chakra pulse. As this is when he opens his eyes and he's tied up on a T. As this is when, no, not a T, it was a post. The thing that is in Itachi's realm. As when Naruto would quickly, get out of this genjutsu, as when he sees Kisame Hoshigaki, and Itachi Uchiha right in front of him. As Naruto would smile, saying, so, you guys are here to fight me, huh? As this is when Kisame would say, yeah, brat, now, get ready. As Kisame swings his sword at Naruto, Naruto would quickly grab the sword and move it to a way where it would hit Kisame, as Kisame's left abdomen would get completely shredded. As when Kisame would start healing himself with a little bit of his, chakra. This is when, Itachi would show up, or Itachi would just, show up with a blade to Naruto's neck. But Naruto, easily grabbing this blade, would then throw Itachi. As Naruto would have grabbed the blade and lifted it up, lifting Itachi and slamming him to the ground. As Naruto would then hit the blade towards where Itachi's last location was, Itachi would disappear in a mutter of crows, appearing right behind Naruto, hitting him. But then Naruto would turn around, deflecting it, as Itachi would have been spun around and kicked in the back. This is when Itachi would retreat for a second, coming back with a kunai. As kunais would drop down to where Naruto was last seen, Kisame would kick Naruto in the back, sending Naruto straight towards Itachi, as Itachi's ready to put Naruto in the lights out, But this is when Naruto would easily dodge every single hit that Itachi was sending. As this is when Naruto would appear right in front of Kisame, hitting him with a flowing water. As this is when, after Kisame gets hit a couple of times in the chest, he would be set flying. But before he could even hit the ground, Naruto would appear, grabbing the head of Kisame and dragging him on the ground. As this is when he would spin, slamming Kisame to the ground. As think of you grab someone by the head, slam their head to the ground, and then drag them. And then you jump, spin around with them, and then slam them to the ground. That's technically what Naruto just did. As anyways, Kisame would get up, enraged. As when Itachi would show up, trying to, still get Naruto, but Naruto would be dodging every single hit. As when Kisame would just take out his sword, in a manner, and merge with it. As he merges with the sword, Itachi would then use a blade and say, Amataras. As he slashes at Naruto, Naruto would easily dodge. As Kisame, with his boosted strength, would run up and try and kill Naruto. But Itachi would quickly stop him, saying that they need him alive. As this is when Jiraiya would show up, as they decide to retreat for now. Now, as this goes on, we're just gonna have a time. A time to where, oh yeah, by the way, Orochimaru did not have his arms sealed, but his arm was broken by Naruto to a point where he needed a expert healer to heal his arm, because whatever Naruto's technique was really messed his arm up badly, to the point where it took out all the chakra in there, and his chakra will not reopen, so he's gonna be looking for Tsunade. So yeah, as anyways, we're just gonna have a time. A time to where Naruto and Jiraiya would go into a bar, as this would be late at night. As this is where I am going to end off part 6. To what if Naruto was like Garou? Now, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you guys think. I'm about to get back on chess.com and play some ranked matches. But the only way I'll be doing that is if I make another video right after this. So yeah, what if Naruto had... No, my bad. What if Naruto was like Metal Bat is coming out right now? Hopefully. This video is going to be posted, then I'm going to post that video. So yeah, and yes, when I said I lost the thumbnail, I mean I lost all my thumbnails except for the light fruit, because that was a new what if. So yeah, anyways, I gotta make new ones. But hope you guys have a nice day and peace.